Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the place where badges don't decide verdicts, spec sheets don't tell the whole story, and marketing hype gets parked way out in the back lot. Here, we get into the real experience of a car, the way it looks, the way it feels, and most importantly, the way it drives. And today, we're diving into something that's been stirring quite a bit of curiosity, the 2026 Lexus LBX. It's Lexus' new small luxury crossover, and it might just be the boldest thing the brand has done in years. But does it live up to the badge? Or is it just a fancy name on a tiny SUV? Let's find out. Exterior first impressions matter, and the LBX knows it. Walking up to it, the first thing you notice is that it doesn't look like the typical entry-level luxury car. Lexus has clearly thrown away the idea that smaller means less stylish. The front is sharp, assertive, and very much in line with the brand's new design language. The spindle grille is still here, but it's evolved a sleeker, more integrated, and finished with the sophisticated mesh pattern that blends into the bumper rather than shouting for attention. Flanking the grille are slim LED headlights with Lexus' signature checkmark daytime running lights, giving the LBX a focused, confident expression. The hood has strong sculpted lines that catch the light in all the right ways, making this little crossover look far more premium than you might expect in this segment. From the side, the LBX has a surprisingly athletic stance. The roofline gently slopes towards the rear without compromising headroom, and the proportions are well balanced and no awkward overhangs here. The wheel arches are slightly flared, housing stylish 18 or 19-inch alloy wheels depending on the trim. Subtle chrome touches around the windows and along the side skirts remind you this is a luxury product, but Lexus wisely kept it tasteful, avoiding over-decoration. The shoulder line runs cleanly from the headlights to the taillights, giving the profile a sense of continuity and flow. From certain angles, you could mistake the LBX for a shrunken-down Lexus NXA, and that's not a bad thing at all. Swinging around to the back, you'll see that Lexus didn't get lazy here either. The taillights are a full-width LED bar, with a crisp light signature that's becoming a Lexus staple. The Lexus lettering is spelled out across the center instead of the usual badge, giving it a modern, upscale feel. The rear bumper has a tidy, integrated look with no fake exhaust tips cluttering the design. Instead, it's clean, minimal, and clearly designed to age well. Even small details like the spoiler lip and the sculpting of the tailgate show Lexus' attention to proportion and refinement. Interior. Opening the door, the LBX greets you with an interior that could honestly belong in a car costing much more. Lexus has done a fantastic job making this cabin feel upscale without going overboard. Soft touch materials dominate the dash, the doors, and even areas you don't often touch. You get rich leather or high-quality synthetic upholstery depending on the trim, and the stitching is precise and elegant. The center console is angled slightly towards the driver for a cockpit-like feel, while the ambient lighting strips give the cabin a warm, inviting glow at night. Right in front of you is a fully digital instrument cluster, crisp and highly customizable. The infotainment system is a generous touchscreen running Lexus' latest software, smooth, intuitive, and responsive, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard. Physical controls for climate remain, which is a huge plus for usability. The seats are surprisingly comfortable for a small crossover, with good bolstering and enough adjustability to find a perfect driving position. In the back, space is adequate for 2 adults or 3 kids, and the flat floor design makes it easier to stretch your legs. Cargo space isn't massive, but it's practical enough for everyday errands or weekend getaway, and the rear seats fold flat for larger loads. Now, let's talk about what's performance under the hood. The 2026 LBX comes with a hybrid powertrain as standard, a 1.5-liter 3-cylinder engine paired with electric motors, delivering a combined output of around 134 horsepower. On paper, that might not sound thrilling, but remember, this is a city-friendly luxury crossover, not a track toy. The real story is the smoothness and efficiency. The hybrid system works seamlessly, gliding between electric and gasoline power without any harsh transitions. The CVT transmission has been tuned to feel more natural, avoiding the usual droning sound that plagues some hybrids. Acceleration is adequate for urban driving and highway merging, and the LBX feels confident when you push it. Steering is light but precise, perfect for navigating tight streets and parking garages. The ride quality is exactly what you'd expect from Lexus: a smooth, composed, and impressively quiet. Even on rough pavement, the suspension does an excellent job soaking up bumps without feeling overly soft, and sound insulation keeps road and wind noise to a minimum. Lexus also offers an all-wheel drive version, which should give you extra grip in bad weather. Fuel economy is one of the LBX's strong points. With the hybrid setup, you're looking at excellent mileage that rivals non-luxury compact crossovers, making it a great choice for drivers who want to keep running costs low without sacrificing refinement. When it comes to pricing, Lexus is positioning the LBX as an accessible entry point into the brand. While exact numbers may vary by market, expect it to start in the mid $30,000 range for the base model and climb toward the low $40,000s for a fully loaded version with all the premium options. That puts it in competition with models like the Audi Q2, BMW X1, and Mercedes GLA. But with Lexus' reputation for reliability and comfort, it could be a very compelling alternative. After spending time with the 2026 Lexus LBX, it's clear this is not just a cheap way into a luxury badge. It's a well-thought-out, well-executed crossover that delivers genuine Lexus quality in a smaller, more affordable package. It looks sharp, feels premium, drives smoothly, and won't punish you at the gas pump. If you're looking for a daily driver that blends city-friendly size with upscale features, this little Lexus deserves a serious look. That's it for today's review. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the LBX, make sure to subscribe to Car Flash for more honest, hype-free car reviews. We've got plenty more exciting cars to cover, so hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and as always, keep your wheels turning and your curiosity wide open. Until next time, this is Car Flash, signing off.